Hey everyone, it's Lounatic Zero with another collectible review. This time we're going to be reviewing the BAF Crimson Dynamo from the Marvel Legends Black Widow line. Let's get to it.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up.
This review is going to be a little bit different than the other ones. Unlike the other figures, this one's not in a box, because this is a Build-A-Figure from the Marvel Legends Black Widow line. So the figures that you would need to get from the Black Widow wave is Black Widow, Yelena Belova, Spy Master, Crossbone, Winter Soldier, and the Red Guardian. You don't need to get Taskmaster, but I would definitely recommend you getting him because he is an awesome figure to have. Before I start assembling this figure, I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only person that didn't know who Crimson Dynamo was. So this is the reason why I felt that I should tell you guys a little bit of his history. Crimson Dynamo was built by a man named Anton Vanko. Vanko was also the first operator of the suit. His first appearance in Marvel Comics was in the issue titled Tales of Suspense, number 46, which was released in October 1963, and was created by Stan Lee and Don Heck. Vanko was a Soviet scientist who was one of the world's foremost experts on electricity. At the behest of the USSR, Vanko built a powered exoskeleton armor capable of performing incredible feats. He also built the unicorn's helmet and instructed the Russian agent in its use. As Crimson Dynamo, Vanko was sent by the USSR to sabotage Stark's industry and to defeat Iron Man in battle. Vanko's armor was more efficient than Stark's. Unlike Iron Man, Crimson Dynamo was able to generate and control electricity in all of its forms. It was also powered by a self-sustaining generator, whereas Iron Man at the time had to regularly charge the chest plate powered in his suit, which also kept him alive. Vanko lost to Iron Man and defected to the United States out of fear that he would be killed because of his failure. Vanko began to work with Tony Stark as his chief scientist and became close friends. Yet the day that Vanko feared did come, and the KGB sent their top agents, Black Widow and Boris Turganov, to kill him. Vanko died saving Iron Man, and then Boris became the second Crimson Dynamo. This Build-A-Figure Crimson Dynamo is modeled after the 8th operator. His name is Gennady Gavanov. In 2003, Gennady was introduced in his own comic book series, which in the first issue shows Gennady becoming the Crimson Dynamo after he found the helmet of the Beta unit, which also had his very own recharging satellite in orbit. Believing that the helmet to be a sophisticated gaming system, Gennady caused the dormant armor to awaken and make its way towards the helmet, inadvertently leaving a trail of destruction. He would eventually, if briefly, wear the entire armor in a standoff with the Russian military. He kept the armor afterward. Gennady is also the only Crimson Dynamo not to die in battle, as of yet. Okay guys, let's get started with this Build-A-Figure. Wow, this figure looks amazing. I love the way that it looks. So why don't we do a little quick height comparison with another Marvel Legend, Venom. See how tall he compares to Crimson Dynamo. They're both actually the same size. They're both huge figures. and both of them have really good articulation. So with that being said, why don't we get into the articulation? So let's check out the articulation on the arm. So the arm definitely can go up and down, as you can see. You can even move the shoulder pad out of the way so you can get more room. So you can definitely do a 360 on the arm. You just have to move the shoulder pad again. The bicep, as you can see, moves 360. There is a joint on the elbow itself, as so. You can definitely rotate the wrist 360 and move forward and back the hand. The head moves forward and back and 360. It's a little bit limited, but you do get head movement. The torso goes front and back as so, but it does not twist on his waist. He can definitely do a split, and unlike Venom, his leg didn't pop out. You can actually move that right there. There are two joints on the knee, so the leg can go all the way back. And you can definitely move the foot forward and back and actually do a 360 rotation on it. So let's talk about the pros and cons about this figure. So some of the pros. The pros are, the figure is amazing. I believe that right now, as we stand, it is the best Build-A-Figure for 2020. If you're able to build this figure, definitely recommend you to do so. The articulation on it, it's amazing for a big figure. Some of the cons are the wave. The wave itself that you get this figure in, there's some figures that are not that great, that some people may not want to get. You have to take in consideration that you do need all 6 figures to actually make this Build-A-Figure. Now, you don't have to go that route. You can go the same route that I did. I got the figures that I wanted from the line, and then all the other pieces, I actually ordered them online from different mom and pop shops on Macari, which I definitely recommend you doing if you want to go that route. At the same time, you're supporting someone else that's trying to start up a business. So this is not a con, it's more of a request. I wish that Hasbro actually made different hands for the figure, because he has one fist on one arm, but yet the other hand is actually open. I wish that they were able to give Taskmaster, who didn't have any parts, those parts. That would have been amazing. So let's jump into the rating. 1 being, don't waste your time with this figure, and 5, you definitely should get this figure and try to build it. I myself have to give it a 5. For many reasons. The figure, once you complete it, looks amazing. The figure is huge. It's basically the same size as Venom, The Thing, and other deluxe figures. Again, if you don't want to go in the route of buying every single figure on this line, then don't. Get the other pieces from eBay or Macari. And I also want to mention, get your figures from your local comic book store. Support local business. Support your mom and pops. Well guys, that does it. That's about it for this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you can get real-time updates every time I upload new content. I hope everyone is staying safe out there. Lounatic Zero out.
When I get to it last, get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up.